Good grief. Anyhow, so a lot of the newer ones are well, I shouldn't say a lot, but a good portion that I've went through are a lot shorter than what we have been seeing, thank goodness. I do still have like 2 or 3 that I have found that are like 2 and 3 hours long, but all the other ones seem to be pretty reasonable at, 30 minutes. Like I said, I have one that's 50 seconds. I have one that, they're a dollar. They're an hour or a minute and all that. So I think I'm going to go ahead since we've been going backwards this whole time. I just been debating if I continue to keep going backwards, we're going to start out today with the smaller ones, and we can whip through them pretty quickly because, like I said, they're a minute, 2 minutes long. If I start at the beginning, which would make more sense to us, some of them are a little bit on the longer side, but still I'm only seeing like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, which is, pretty doable. I think what I'll do is if I come across ones that are, 2 and 3 hours long, we just will skip them today. And I can either put them out, like I have been on their own video, and you can watch it at your own time and, do it that way, I guess. I don't know other ways to do it. I'd like to whip through a good bit of them so I can just get them, off the computer and that. So, I guess we'll start out with the first one in the right order. See how I think that one's only like 13 minutes. And then from there, I really wasn't paying attention, but I can tell by how much space they take up on how, that they're bigger ones. And we'll just go from there and try to get these out because I need to get them out. I need to get them off the laptop, and I need to get back to what I was doing. This threw me on a right-hand turn out of nowhere because I don't know. I just felt like I needed to get them out now. So I just go with what my gut tells me to do. So it's telling me to get them out. So we're going to get them out. Sorry, I'm trying. Usually I get on here and I get on my phone too, so I can, see chat and that when I'm in somewhere else, but it's being weird on me right now, so I don't know what it's doing. Anyhow, I'm not worried about my phone right now. Let's present and let's start. Let's get this show on the road. I know it's early. I know a lot of yins are not up yet. A lot of my peeps aren't out and about on YouTube yet, but this is the time I can do it. And I know it's going to take a little time. So this is just when I can do it. Sorry to those that yes, I know, Stormy. I was just saying, I know. I know it's early. I know. I mean, it isn't for me. It's 9:30 my time, but I know a lot of yous it is early. So no biggie. Like I said, I just want to get on so we can start getting through some of these ones and getting them out there so I can hopefully be done with having to worry about these. So this first one we're going to start out with is 13 minutes long. This is the very first one they sent me. What time does it say? It says 12:02. So yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know why it's doing that either. I thought it was strange too. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, it's been a full-time job the last week or so with these dang things, but once I get them out, I'll feel better. And so here we go with the first one. Like I said, this one's only 13 minutes long, so let's see what it does. Of course, the first minute or so, no sound like always. But yeah, Stormy, I don't know why YouTube does that. I don't like when it gives your full name and not just your regular name because it's weird. Whiskey River. I like your name. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe if you're not already. I did go over 600 yesterday. Woohoo. Let's keep going. Okay. Swamp side chick. Okay. Got ya. I don't like how it does have names.
Copy. Blake, 44, and Ruben are at the end of the hallway.
Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Fleas. And that is the other thing about these ones. The ones I've noticed, like towards the beginning, are a lot of redacted ones. So, unfortunately. Now, I know the ones towards the end that I was watching that were short ones, not as much because they're only a minute or two. But unfortunately, we got a lot of redactions. Yeah, I don't like it either, Christina. I don't know why it does that. Hi, Beach Babe. Yeah, it makes it hard to talk when you can't tag people. I agree.
06. Let's do a quick. Good. Hold up and get the ramp. I'll get a tool. I probably could. Hang on. If we just punch that hole right through, I'll put the camera in. You punch that through all the way? Get over the camera. There you go. What's that? There's the window. He's somewhere over here, I think. deeper?
Yeah.
I think so. Pull it back.
We need to go a little bit higher because there's some stuff here.
Go for it.
Beach babe, I agree. I don't like change. Do not like the change. Thank you.
This thing is maybe over to the right.
Yeah, that's what you should be looking at.
Yeah. There's a bag.
Oh. Sounds good, Stormy. Hello, Meg. The megastar. Megastar. There you go. You changed yours to Swamp Side Chick. There you go.
So let's quickly ram it and then back off. Quickly ram it.
Oh, this, you want to mask up?
Welcome. I know who killed you. Welcome, welcome.
That's where I am right now. Alright, let me know.
I feel you, Fleas. I feel you.
Back off, back off, back off.
Where's that drone?
Right there.
That doesn't matter. Send that in too. Or we can just clear.
What about a scope cam? Probably not go over the bridge.
I tried it and we can't, so we're using that.
Okay.
Trying to put the camera in again. One more time, Ruben. Yep. Okay.
Right, Ro? Negative peas. Right, Meg? Maybe you need more sleep, Fleas.
Try and push it down towards the front. Pull it back some.
CD was put her on the wall. I can't tell her it's
It's covered in crap.
That's probably the most.
Hold on.
Please.
Yeah, the only thing that we can't do is like back to the left.
Yeah. I could try and push over to this side to get a better angle.
Okay.
You're right at the light right now.
Yeah, try to go down. Yeah. Oh, he's right in this far corner. Yeah, he's
Far
right in the
left,
far
far
corner,
left.
far left. Far left.
Back up.
He's gonna be facing you.
Can you move it? Movement.
No movement. Hard left, no movement. So I think you can angle and just push through.
I guess not.
Okay, I want one officer and flank here, everybody else out.
Okay, Meg, thank you.
I got a camera. Should I say it?
No, we have not said that yet. Quick there.
So we did the laundry room, this room, and the cabinets in here. We just haven't done this one.
Thank you, Meg.
Give me another. Under the bed here. Goes across the bathroom. Has the bathroom been secondary? Give me one.
And
Yeah, we're good on secondary.
Go back to 305. We'll meet up there. Everyone good?
Yeah.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Sergeant, negotiate.
What's that?
yeah, Meg, I hope you feel better. I hate that. I hate them migraines and headaches and nope. And Stormy, I will definitely have to look into that. Definitely. Okay. So that was the first one. Wonder if I can go out this way without having to stop. You know what? I can't because hold up. Okay. Oh my. Let me go one more. Now the next one I know is long. Because it has way more kilobytes than this one does. So I'm going to skip the second one. We'll go to the third one. See how long it is. And if it's going to keep being redacted like this, then maybe I'll go to the end and play some of them ones that are not redacted. Now, see, this one's an hour and 30 minutes. You know what? We'll play this one next, but what I'm going to do is I am going to go play something that I know somebody's waiting to watch. And then we'll go back up to that one. But this is another interview with Jordan that I'm going to play because I think it's interesting. Let me make sure it's that one. Yes. Okay. I'll play this one. It's 25 minutes long, and then we'll go to some of the short ones. I'm trying to read chat. Sorry. I got to not read chat, and I can get farther. Okay. There we go. This, I think, is the first interview because he does not know that anything has happened. And actually, she states in here that Brent started firing. So, but it says on the body cam, it's 11:14. If you look at the clock underneath the TV, it says 3:30.
Thank you so much for your patience. Where would you like to talk? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wherever you feel most comfortable.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a very tricky situation. I've never, to be honest, I've never been in this kind of situation in my life.
I imagine most people have not.
No, well, I'll let you ask this some questions, but yeah.
Well, okay, so are you open?
Tonka, I hope you're lurking and watching. I'm playing this for you. He was the one who wanted to watch this one, so I'm playing it for Tonka right now. Hopefully he's watching.
To talking to me more about what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, no, not supposed to look at that, please. Not at all.
Professional.
I mean, this might say 11:14, that might say 3:16, but hey, whatever.
Schizophrenia.
Okay.
Not only does he have PTSD, but I think he does have some sort of mental condition because as long as I've known him and lived with him for the last 2 months, I've seen some very red flags, schizophrenic red flags about him. You know, I have mental illness myself. The only difference between me and him is he doesn't take.
Hi, First Last. Good to see you. Glad you made it today.
I've seen it all from schizophrenics doing really well to really bad. You know, he hears things sometimes that aren't there. He talks to himself. He'll see things that aren't real. He's very paranoid. He's a very paranoid person.
What's he paranoid about?
He gets paranoid about the government.
Okay.
Personally, and I don't know if he's had situations with the government in the past or if that's just all it's
Good morning, Lucy, Heather, whatever name. You're under Heather today.
He's been acting very rambunctious the last 2 months, but I think, to be honest, I think last night was the tip of the iceberg for me when he started making threats while me and my roommate were in the room, just like saying, like, you don't come out in 5 minutes.
Okay, please.
And I think that was a little overstated to say something like that.
Okay.
So boldly. I don't know if he was responding to voices in his head or what, but he has actually admitted that he hears things in the past.
Okay.
I don't know what or who he was responding to. I don't know. But when he said that, I had to get people involved because I didn't know if he was actually going to harm one of us.
Okay.
He does have a rifle on hand. He does have knives on hand. That I do know. So I didn't know if he was already at the point of acting out on his rage because he was very angry for some weird reason. Very angry, very disturbed, and I couldn't be in that kind of environment. He's putting me in a very weird position because I have about 9 more months of this lease that I owe, and I don't want to get evicted, but I don't want to stay in an environment that's not livable. I can't live with someone that's not taking their medication. That could be a danger to themselves or to other people. So just don't think my landlords get that.
Have you talked to them before about this issue?
I talked to them about something about him, you know, and his mannerisms, but I did not bring this up because this happened around 7 o'clock, and that was when the office was closed, so I couldn't contact my landlord. But I will bring this up with the landlord, saying that if him and I don't move out, I would like to end the lease, and I would like to leave the lease on good terms and not pay for the $4,000 or $5,000 I owe on it, because I said it's not right that I have to pay for a living situation that's not livable.
See, this is how you can tell he doesn't know yet, because he's still arguing with them, which technically I guess it hasn't even happened yet, because she does go in to say that he started shooting back at them. So she has to leave. As of the time, I don't know. I was told, and I don't want to get it wrong, something about they're on Zulu time, if that makes sense. And it is the right time. So I don't know. I think it's weird. It says 11:18. The clock says 3:15. So I don't know. But yeah, I want to know that too, Heather. Why are they housed together?
Well, so tell me more about what
Zulu.
happened
Yeah.
today when you
Does
were
that make
with
sense,
them.
Heather?
I was really stressed out.
Maybe I'm off on wrong wording or something, but I could swear I was told it. Oh, okay. So it's right. Oh, so the clock technically is right. That's all I need to know.
To be honest, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing from now on, because that's the only spot.
Oh no, please.
That, besides my friend's place, like she said, I'm more than welcome to live at her place anytime. She doesn't have any mental conditions or anything, but at this point, I don't know what to do from this point on, because this apartment's technically my only place to go.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, yeah. But the whole situation last night was new. I have never seen him so angry and talking so crazy like that. I think that was a whole nother level I wasn't expecting. And I don't know if part of it was his drinking, because he does drink. I know that.
Was he drinking last night?
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't smell any alcohol, so I don't know if it was a little tipsy and the alcohol got to him or what. But
Do you know if he does any other drugs?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think he's a drug addict. But his behaviors are very, very obscene.
Okay.
Very schizophrenic-like. He always denies that he doesn't have a problem, but it's just when you live with him and you see what he does. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but it's like, unless he's gonna get medication, I don't think he should be living with people.
Hi, Angel.
That when you have all these problems, because you're not gonna be a functional, productive citizen of society. You're just gonna be a nuisance. I hate to say that, but yeah. But last night was a whole new ball game for me.
Okay.
I never had to lock myself in my room because of the threats he was making out of the wind.
So, at what point did you lock yourself in your room?
I locked myself in my room when he came home around 7 o'clock, when he started smashing things around in the kitchen, started yelling, started cussing, started to cuss.
Okay.
YouTube's drunk today. That's why.
I really
Guess it's been drunk since last night.
started making threats in the open, and I didn't know if he was talking to me or a ghost or a hallucination, or I don't know where it was coming from, but he was making threats like here and there, just 10 minutes straight, at least 10 minutes straight of threats, and I'm like, where is this coming from? He's like,
So when he was saying threats, what threats was he saying?
physical threats, actually shooting, actually taking his rifle and aiming it at me and my roommate and shooting us.
So did he actually take his rifle and aim it at you?
I was locked in my room, so I didn't know if he had it on him.
Okay.
He said, I have my rifle here, and if you don't come out in 5 minutes. I'm gonna blast this door.
Yes, I think it has an
Or I'm
alcohol
gonna
problem.
come in and start shooting him.
How many times do you think he said a threat like, I'm gonna blast the door, I'm gonna
Probably 5 or 6 times
Okay.
in 10 minutes. Yeah, he was.
How many times did he say he was going to shoot you?
Probably at least a few times. And then he redirected that phrase to my roommate a few more times. So I'd probably say at least 6 times in 10 minutes.
Okay. And where were you when he
I was
said
in my room. Yeah, I was locked. I locked my door.
Okay. And how do you know he was talking to you?
It sounded like he was by my door
Okay.
when he was talking.
Okay.
But then again, I don't see. This was the tricky part. I don't know at the same time if he was talking directly at me or at something he was seeing that
Okay.
wasn't there. But it sounded like he was talking to me. I mean, when he
Right,
was close to my door,
right.
I could see his shadow under my door, and it sounded like he was talking to me. So
It's just the things that he's saying that makes me start to like. I know. I mean, obvious. I don't know. He's just. He admits that he has the same like problems as Brent with the schizophrenic and everything else, and makes you wonder how much. Is he? How much of this is real, and how much of this was in his head too? And it really makes me wonder.
I don't even know if he's ever going to remember that, but I definitely remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so can you remember any other ways he said he was going to shoot you?
No, that was about it. By the time his anger started to escalate, I left the apartment quietly. I made sure that he wasn't out in the open, and I left the apartment as quietly as I could. And that's when my friends Reno and Brian got a hold of you guys.
Okay.
Got a hold of 911, and I was outside talking to them about what was going on. And I think some of your coworkers came by and started to ask me questions.
Yeah.
They started to investigate the apartment, see what was going on.
So what made you leave the apartment quietly?
I didn't want to be loud because by the way he was acting, and I just knew if I just made one loud noise, I mean, it could be my life, because I didn't know where he was mentally. I mean, he was just angry. I've never seen him so angry before like this ever. And I just thought, well, if he has his gun on him like he says he does, he could just shoot me right there. So I had to be really quiet, make sure he wasn't out in the open, because I didn't know what was going on up here. That's the problem.
And why did you leave the apartment?
I didn't feel safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
of the way he was acting, the things he was saying.
Right, please.
Anger.
That's my thought.
That was coming from.
do you know how much ammunition he has?
That I don't know.
Okay. Do you know how many firearms he has?
Like firearms, I don't know. Besides the rifle, I know he has. That's the only firearm that I know he has.
Okay.
He does have knives. That I do know. Yes.
So the rifle
and some knives, and that's about it. But
how do you know that he has the rifle?
That's awesome, Stormy.
One day, he showed me he showed me his firearm, and then he showed me some look like hunting knives.
Okay.
That's how I know.
When is the last time you saw the rifle?
To my best knowledge, I would say 4 or 5 days ago.
4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And when he said, he told you got 5 minutes for I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
And what did you take that to mean?
For the worst case scenario, that could have been my last time. That could have been my warning to go. And
Okay.
so after he made that threat, that's when I decided to strategically move out of my room as quietly as possible. Because I was waiting until I didn't see a shadow. I was waiting, hoping that he wasn't out in the open. been. And if he was, I was going to run for my life because I wasn't the only one he was threatening. He was threatening my roommate too.
Is there
He said both, because when he said the statement, "This is to the both of you," that meant me and Christian or whatever.
So Christian doesn't think that he was talking to Christian. Is there a reason why Christian doesn't think that, or why Christian wouldn't?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not trying to get Brent in trouble, but I can't live in an environment like that because A, I have mental illness,
Okay.
and B, I can't live with someone that's that unstable, not taking their medication, not, he clearly needs help, some kind of help. Right? He needs some professional intervention because there's things about him that Christian doesn't understand or sees that I see because, if you're talking to things that aren't there, or you're seeing things that aren't there, or you're hearing things, or that's abnormal. It means you have some sort of brain issue. You have some schizophrenia or bipolar, or his moods change a lot too. So, he might be on a spectrum of something because you can tell the difference between, a normal mood swing, right, versus an extreme. He always hits the extreme. When his moods change, they change. It's not like he goes from happy to sad. He goes from joyful, I love everybody, to this other side of him where he's just so angry, and he just talks crazy. He just doesn't things that don't make sense. Like one time he asked me if the president was at our door, and I'm like, the president's not at our door. He's like, well, I hear him outside. I'm like, my Biden is probably sleeping in the White House. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see Biden outside the door.
So if he is crazy, what made you concerned that he was dangerous towards you tonight?
What made me think he was a threat was when he was right outside my door saying those things. Because I could see a shadow underneath my door saying those things. Because I had a thought that, well, maybe he had a delusion. Like maybe something was conjured up in his mind chemically, and I somehow was the target. So I thought maybe he got mad at me for some reason and started saying those things because maybe I felt maybe I was a threatening presence to him. So yeah, I don't want to be rude, but I think there's things that Christian doesn't understand about mental illness.
And that could be?
Everything that he sees is not normal. A healthy-minded person doesn't make threats, doesn't do half the things I saw last night. If you're I don't care even if you're hallucinating. If you're threatening to hurt somebody, I'm sorry, but the law has to get involved. That's you're threatening somebody.
So
you have to get police involved. And Christian seemed very surprised that you guys were there, but it was just like, well, I'm sorry, but if someone's getting to the point where they're so agitated that they're literally threatening another human being, yeah, the police have to get involved because he could have meant that.
And you thought that he was a danger towards you.
He was either going to shoot me or my roommate. I didn't know what he was. I don't know what his plan was.
And do you think when he was going to shoot you, do you think he was going to kill you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I think he was mad enough to do it.
Does he have any other things that he complains about, or?
Oh, Brent or
Yeah.
Brent. Some of the things he complains about is normal. There's stuff about our apartment he doesn't like, so I'll let that be. There's things that bothers him, but
aside from the government,
yeah, there's stuff that bothers him, but not to the point where he's gonna make threats or hurt somebody.
Has he ever threatened you before?
No.
Okay.
So.
And you guys have lived together for 2 months?
Yeah.
And what room is your room?
311C.
You're in 311C.
Oh no, 311A. I'm sorry.
Okay.
311A.
311A. And do you know what room Christian is in?
I believe 311C.
Does he have a window out?
Yeah.
Does Brent have a window outside?
Yes, but it's further to. So if you're in the apartment, it's further to the left.
Okay.
So there's a window in the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Christian's room. He has a window.
Okay.
And then there's Brent's. So he is 1, 2, 3 windows down this way, and you're in the apartment.
So if I were to go into the apartment,
right,
you've got
right.
Christian's room, and then there's a door. Is that door next to Christian's room a bathroom, or is it?
That's like the door next to Christian. That's Brent's room, and then
That's Brent's room.
Right across Christian's room is the bathroom.
Okay.
Right? How do you not know what room you are? Like, yeah, I just never heard somebody be so confused on what room they are and what room is Brent's. I want to know, is Brent room A, B, or C? And I have listened to so many of the, like, how do you not know what goddamn room you're in? My goodness.
I hate to say that Brent would be capable of hurting somebody, but I think if you're having that much confusion, I mean, it's possible. It's possible that you could hurt somebody because I don't know what voices he was hearing. I mean, he was screaming at nothing.
Mm-hmm.
From what I can tell, screaming and hollering and saying, "Shut up! Don't talk to me that way." Blah 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 blah. I mean, almost like having a conversation with himself. This angry conversation with himself, and nobody does that unless you have some kind of mental illness of some kind. Nobody does that. I've been around the mental health system for so long because of my issues that when you see it, you see it. You don't need to be a professional to say, "Oh yeah, that person doesn't have a problem." Oh yeah, he does. I mean, you shouldn't be having a shouting match with yourself. I mean, he was having shouting matches with himself. I'm like, it's like, I don't want to repeat the words, but he's like, "You mother, blah blah blah. You mother, blah blah blah. Don't talk to me that way. Don't ever talk to me that way." Just angry. Just so angry, full of his speech is full of hatred. I don't know where it was coming from, but just so angry with something or a voice in his head. Or, I mean, I've never seen him or heard him ever be that angry. So, and he was just, I mean, there has to be a point where all this has to stop. You know what I mean? There has to be a point where someone has to tell him, like, you're not going to go get help. You shouldn't live here.
Please.
It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to Christian because I'm trying to get my life on track because my finances aren't great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about Christians, but at the same time, it's like I can't live in an apartment for another 9 months with somebody that claims they don't have a problem to turn around and act like that. I'm sorry, but either he moves out or I move out. But if I move out, I don't want to pay the rest of the lease. That's going to be my defense because I'm like, why should I pay the rest?
He's so concerned about his room and paying rent.
Let me get through some things. That's okay. Has he
Right?
ever used a
Swamp
weapon
side chick?
against you or threatened to use a weapon against you before today?
Before today, besides that shouting in front of my door, no. So I guess last night was technically the first for me. But we weren't face to face. So it sounded like he was just outside my door screaming. So
I can't read comments without laughing. Sorry. Hi, Leslie.
You guys don't have children.
No.
Do you think he might try and kill you?
I'm convinced of it. Yeah. I mean, if he's bold enough to make statements to what he made last night, I think he could be capable of hurting me.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I mean, making threats is always the first.
5747. I will be clearing here shortly.
Making threats is usually the first step.
He has a gun.
He has a gun. Yep.
Has he ever tried to choke you?
No.
Is he jealous or try and control you? And is he unemployed?
She can't talk.
Has he ever tried to kill himself?
Her cap button's broke, remember? I'm good, Leslie.
Does he follow or spy on you or leave threatening messages?
He spied on me a couple times, but he's never left threatening messages.
Okay. I apologize.
Yeah.
I have to get going, but I am going to make sure you have this information.
Are those the free resources, or?
So, if you want to write a statement about what happened today, that would be helpful. This is information. Is there any other weapons in the house aside from his weapons?
There's a kitchen knife. I mean,
Okay.
that could be a weapon, I guess.
So, I have applied for a search warrant for the residence to search for all firearms and for him.
Yeah.
Officers are outside waiting, and it sounds like he's shooting right now. So you have my number.
Yeah.
But if I am not working, please call the police department before you.
First, last, that's what my thought was too. Exactly what my thought was too. And please, oh my goodness, you have me cracking up.
Try and go back to the house.
Yeah. Like, is he actually shooting a gun, or is it just? I don't understand why Christian put himself in that position.
So
Yeah,
this,
that's not my business, but.
you need to contact Alternatives to Violence at the police department. They can help you work on an order so that he cannot contact you, and they can help you work on that lease issue.
Yeah.
Because you were right, you should not have to live with that.
You know, I'm pretty lucky. I have a friend in town. She's very healthy. She doesn't have any. So I mean, I might just live with her until I find my own place.
Well, contact them. They can help you,
Okay.
and you do have rights.
Yeah.
And we are going to be working on arresting him for harassment. But please apply for an order and support an order.
Oh, so which number would it be? Just part right here. 509-332 help, or would it be? There's just so many on
47 can respond shortly. Alternatives to Violence of the Police, the 24-hour number works
here.
great.
This one? Okay.
Officers will be following up with you. I have to go shut down Main Street because he's shooting towards Main Street. I apologize that this has been so hectic, but please respond to us when you can, and thank you for talking to us.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, you guys stay safe out there.
Thank you.
I'm glad we brought this up, you know.
Yeah, thank you. Sierra 47 in Upton, Main and Bishop. Oh, shit.
Okay. So I thought that one was kind of interesting. He just seems a little out there for them to be taking his word on everything. You know, and I just thought that was kind of strange. Yeah, she's probably out walking the dog. Okay, let me pull up. Trying to see here. If we go ahead, I'll just go ahead one. Let's see what this one is. This one is 5 minutes. I'll present that. So at least it's not a long one. Yeah, Christian was watching NCIS, the police video. But then you got the other one. Yeah, I don't know. There is an interview coming that we're going to see with Christian's mom, and she kind of explains him a little more. Now, to the top left side of your screen is supposed to be his window. I'll point when it comes back around. It's supposed to be up here. Right there. The light. You can see the light, and it has like a reddish, I don't know, curtain or something. To my understanding, that's supposed to be the room.
Pullman 406, another shot fired.
Yes, Stormy.
I don't see him at all. And another one. And there was another shot after the one advised by 5-6. I haven't seen him yet. Or 405, 406.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm not doing anything. Fleas is the crazy one.
Below the window frame. I'm not seeing him, but I can see him throw things once in a while. He's been staying in the bedroom below the window frame. I can see him throw things, but I'm not seeing him.
Hello, Chromatic. Hello, Hollyberry. Yes, YouTube is drunk and our names are all weird on there, so sorry. You know what's weird, Swamp, is Jordan says a rifle, but Christian says a pistol. So I don't know.
The living room, the slider one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I think it goes out here. Okay, that was that one. Yeah. Let me see. Let's go this one. Let's see what it is. This one is 12 minutes. Well, here we stand. I don't know, Mac. I was thinking the same thing. I guess we're just standing there staring at the back end of a car.
Still awake? Yep.
Still awake.
So I'm just setting some stuff in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using for a while.
No problem.
Oh my goodness, Meg. And fleas on. I don't even know where you would have got that from, Meg.
I'll give it a shot. Brent, go to the door.
Very true, Meg. I've seen things.
Pick up the phone and talk to the officers. Go to the door.
Does he think he's going to hear him inside a building? Don't look like he has a megaphone or anything on him.
Pullman Police Department. Pullman Police Department. shot fired.
I think so, Meg. That's what I think.
6806, stairwell team, okay.
I am surprised on that too, Fleas.
Copy, 44.
You could really hear him that time. Mary something like that. He wanted his alcohol, and yeah. Yep. Right? Yeah, Swamp Chick. Gonna have Outcast see if he can pick up more in the background for us. Hi, Mittens. Safe driving. Right, Meg? For hours. I believe that too, Meg. After watching these, I really believe that. Oh. Well. Not allowed to say the S word, huh? Tonka, were you watching when I played the Jordan interview for you? Okay, good. Yes, Meg, I remember. It was in the video. It was the female officer yelling at somebody walking up.
Good. Copy. 4406, you can go inside on the second floor, or you can meet me at JRD. Your choice.
No, Ro, I haven't. Only what I've heard, on the streets.
Want some heat for a little bit, sir?
I'm also thinking if we back up a little bit, we can look through these.
Yeah.
Bulletproof windows.
Absolutely.
I thought Garrett said.
Okay. That was that one. Now, I'm trying to see. Let's go down. I'm going down here because I know that 433. Okay. This one I think is 12 minutes. I was able to write minutes down on like some of them. Okay. Now this would be like later on because it's at 16:21. We were just watching at 10 something. So this is farther down after.
Who are these people up in the parking lot? We got our taxi lot.
I'm playing this one and then I'm going to skip. And there's one that's 15 minutes long, but I'm skipping all the 1 minute, 4 minutes, 2 minutes. I'm going to skip through them and I'll probably put them together like as a video for everybody to watch together instead of me having to come in and out, stop sharing, go get it, share, all that crap. So I'm skipping through. I'm going to play this one's 12. Then I got a 15-minute one that I can play. And then I don't know. I haven't made it any farther than that. I think I have a 30-minute one I have marked too, which I think was just the guy standing in the stairwell, another officer view like we've already seen multiple of. So we'll see after.
I do not.
But this is afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, the broken window's up there, but
It's up in there.
just to the right
Yeah.
in the stairwell. But there's evidence on the ground up here. Yeah. And then all the
Hmm. See, it's supposed to be that window right there. I forget my mouse is off right there. But you can tell it looks different than them two. So definitely glass out of it. Says evidence, but I see these two things right here. Like whatever they are, but I don't really see anything else.
You guys are on the news, by the way. You guys are on the news, by the way. They're behind you.
High translucent. Yes, he was on his way back home
So
now.
don't make me say, take your hands out of your pockets while you're walking on the ice, because you're going to break your nose. Well, I don't know anything. Anything obvious on the side of the structure here. Yeah. Other than if this light came off.
You guys see that truck right there? I don't know why it stood out to me, or maybe it's this one. I think it's that one. But I think it's this one, actually, now that I'm looking at the front of it. It reminds me of the vehicle that went by on Banfield, other than this one's like a silver, but, you know, Banfield made it look like it was black. But it's big lifted tires and everything. I just wanted to point that out. It stood out to me, so figured I'd make it stand out to you guys as well. But I see it in other videos. This one, I don't know. I can't see it as good as I have on the other ones, but definitely looked like a lifted truck with big tires and just a thought. See, right there it is. She's pocket size, please. She's just pocket size. See it? See that truck? I don't know. Just a thought.
Are you at 1,000 Lake County? Yeah, you're on Lake County.
This one's pretty boring. But at least we get them watched and out. And I'll probably maybe like put this one and the other 15-minute one together and make them videos, but there's still 5 minutes left. Polly pocket size. Lana did find the black truck parked behind these apartments. Backfill lifted truck. Okay. I really wasn't looking at the cars in the parking lot, and then I noticed that truck, and then it made me start looking at the cars in the parking lot. I wasn't even thinking about them. Because we all know on the surveillance video, dark silver, it could have probably looked like a black truck. Who knows? And this is the back of the apartments. The fronts, you go out straight ahead and make a left, then you go down to the main road to go out. I mean, the one beside it's nice too, but I don't think it has a lift on it. Probably means nothing, but 4 minutes. Hmm.
6469. Where was he?
Morning, Jackie. Yeah. I think this is the same cop that I seen. I have a video that's like a minute or 2 minutes long, and it's literally him sitting in his car going through TikToks. I didn't see any of us, but I just chuckled. I'm like, oh, okay. And it looks like he's watching something on the tablet right there. Good point, Flea. Good point, please. No. Oh no. That truck just keeps standing out at me. What's he doing? Oh. Beep beep. Okay, mister. There's only 50 seconds left. Okay. Got that one down. We're getting through these ones. Not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Some of them, anyhow, I should say. Okay, this is the next. This one is 15 minutes or so. This would be earlier, if I'm right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he had one, Lisa. He didn't. Okay, Robert, I'll look. I'm going to get a moment here. Yeah, this is 14-14. The last one was 16 something, so. Welcome, welcome. Anybody coming in? If I haven't hit you or said your name yet, sorry. I think I got everybody. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe. Also, remember, I'm not monetized, so if you would like to donate to the channel, my links are in my bio, and Meg has also dropped them. I got Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Not expected, but greatly appreciated. And hopefully soon I'll be monetized. I just got to get my watch hours. You got to have 3,000 watch hours. And last I looked, I was halfway. So well, this one's looking like it's a boring one. Thank you, Sleuthy, Stormy. Well, have fun, please. Pick up something good. Yes, Stormy's dropping my Venmo, my Cash App, and my PayPal. Like I said, never expected, but greatly appreciated. That's for sure. When you're not monetized, you don't got your super chats and all that, or super stickers or anything like that. Which I know a lot of people, use Google and do it that way, which is fine, no biggie. But if you would like to donate, there they are. I really don't want to watch this guy sit here this whole time. So, if that's what he's doing, we're just going to skip on here a little.
No. What else you guys do right now? I don't have it on my phone.
Don't drive too fast. Too fast.
We gotta go to that call.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got pets again.
Where is he in front of? Is that 305?
Day shift only has to work like a few extra hours. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's 305. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here.
So that's east, right?
That's south.
South. Okay.
Probably.
Oh. Yep, ready to go back home. That was exciting. Yeah. Sitting here on my butt for the last hour. Yep, you're good to go.
There's not much to listen to because this is after, it's already over with. So they're just like guarding the door right now, I believe. I want to try to find one of the cams that we can hear it going on. Yes, Holly.
Yeah. What time did you come in?
11. I got here at 11. Yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they called me like 30 minutes after I fell asleep, so
Nah,
I was not waiting after that.
nope. My problem now is I have no water.
You're fine, Meg. I was wondering that, Stormy.
I
He might be sleeping. Hopefully. He needs to sleep. Okay. That's the room.
Kayla, I gotta pee, but I can come back after. Thank you. Ah, shit, there's no cars, huh?
You could talk to
I'll just find somewhere.
Auburn.
I'll just find somewhere. I'll be back. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't see. I didn't say it. Sorry, Storm.
Oh, Jesus. Gotta find a good pissing spot.
Okay. He needs to find a peeing spot, he says. Okay. Let's go this way. I know. Let's see. Well, I don't know what this one is, so I guess we pull this one up. I'm the fourth one down. This is 6 minutes of I don't know what, but it's only 6 minutes, so let's watch it and see what it is. Thank you, Meg. Ah.
Show me your hands. Please, show me your
Pullman,
hands.
please. Hands up. Pullman, please.
Police department, hands up. Slowly come to the door. Do it now.
Oh, please, come on out. Hands empty. Do it now.
They just went into 311.
Yeah, I believe so.
Is he?
He did not go into the one on the right. He went straight ahead.
And for sure not an A behind us.
For sure.
Yes.
For everyone to come to the front door of this apartment.
We need all units to come to 311 top floor. Hands up.
Hands up.
Hands first. We hear you. Okay.
This is when they're getting Christian.
Hands where we can see them. Interlaced on top of your head.
No,
That's-
wait. Hold on to the dog. Have you take them out to the hall.
Move. Go.
Go with your dog. Hold on to your dog.
Hold on to your dog. Do not let go.
Heidi, get back.
Get him back. You, black guy, move. Get out.
Go. Out the hall.
Down the hall.
Back up to the hall.
Move. Yes, we're gonna back out. We got no one else there.
Everybody out.
Is there anybody else in the apartment?
Yeah, room A.
Room A.
So your other roommate said that this roommate think threats to kill you guys and it's got a rifle. So
I know it's not a rifle, it's a pistol, and he's been acting like this for quite a while now.
Okay.
At this point,
Which room is he in?
room A.
He's in room A.
Yeah, the one over in that corner.
So the room right off to the right.
he's in this one over here.
To the left. So that's my door right there. Room A is just right on the other side.
Right. Can you take him
Okay.
down to his roommate in the parking lot?
You want me to take him down?
Yes, this guy right there.
Okay, come down.
So they entered the apartment and got him out. So they're saying Brent was
Okay,
in
walk all the
apartment
way down.
A.
Go up to 311. You guys go to
Or
311.
no, he was in. Oh my
Hey,
God,
hey,
whatever.
guy. What's your name?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. I want you to stay close to the building.
I'm just going to be in that white car right there. That's
Not a good idea.
not a good idea.
Not a good idea. So we're gonna walk close to the building. Let's go.
Right, Stormy?
Gabrielle. We're gonna take a left.
Right, first, last,
Go
right?
up. Okay. Walk along this line and go straight out this way. Copy. You're supposed to what?
Leave you so you can go get a shield.
Was there a
Is this
key
SWAT team
card
all out?
or was it a code? Because I thought the one video we seen where the landlord said like 505 is the universal code for every door. He gave the officers a code.
Hi. Jordan's in the back seat. Hi, Jordan. Okay. We are gonna try and end this situation peacefully. Is there anybody else in the apartment that is not the person that was making threats? Okay, so okay, and what is his name? Brent. And what is Brent's last name? Tell me everything you know about Brent as quick as you can.
I believe he has some sort of mental illness. He drinks, that I know.
Same question I have, first, last.
At odd times during the night.
What color is he?
He's like
White.
Caucasian,
Is he big or small?
small. There's been, so it's 35.
35 years old.
35,
Where's he from?
Colorado.
Colorado.
35.
Was he a football coach? Okay, so if you guys could leave the area, that would honestly be best for you. Can I get a phone number that I can reach you at, Jordan? Or yeah, Jordan.
Why would she ask if he was a football coach?
339-0986. Okay, Gab.
You have a ride somewhere, or you got?
Well, so we're encouraging him not to go to his car because that's within line of sight of.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So if you guys could transport him and the dog, that would be amazing. Even if you guys hang out in the Pullman Police Department lobby, that would be helpful.
Yeah, you need a ride, Chris?
Thank you for your help. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna head back and get a shield.
That's what I was just wondering, first and last.
So can you go up and hang out? Because they asked me to have everybody come up to 311. And I need to go figure out where the shields are but my guess it's in a SWAT room where I don't have access to.
Yeah, weird question to ask. Was he a football coach? Molly's dad's a football coach. Wasn't he a football coach or some kind of coach or some kind of something? That one was a little strange. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. We're going to move on to the next one, which, let's see how long this one is. Oh, wow. It's 6 minutes. Prosecutor, I thought he was some kind of coach. Yeah, in the first video of Molly's pullover at the Walmart parking lot, Tonka, she says her dad was some kind of basketball coach or something for years, they said. I know it was the Walmart pullover that when she gets in the back of the car, she says about her dad. I'm pretty sure she said he was a coach. Okay. But maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that was a strange comment. Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Hey, is this Jordan?
I think you're right,
This is
Mama
Officer
Bear.
Nuxall. Hold on, please. This is Officer Nuxall with the Pullman Police Department. Are you still around your apartment somewhere, or did you leave?
I agree. I just think it was a really weird question to ask, and I can't remember if Kaylee babysit it. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a coach or what it was, but I know Molly says her dad was some kind of coach in that first pullover that we had of hers too. Oh, just strange. Okay.
Okay, it's understandable. I just wanted to know where you were.
Okay,
So,
football coach.
Can you
Okay.
kind of tell me
But I forgot about
what's going
Kaylee
on with-
babysitting.
What's your roommate's name? Brent. What's going on with him? Okay. Okay. And he does have a rifle. Okay. All right. And is that the only gun that he has that you know of? Okay. Do you know what type of rifle? Okay. Has another officer already talked to you? I'm sorry if I'm getting all this information twice. I just got here, so I'm just figuring out what's going on. Okay. So, how long have you lived with Brent? Okay. And have you known him for more than 3 months, or? Okay. Okay. Have you ever met any of his family or anything like that? No. Has he ever spoke about him? Okay. I'm his mom, dad, siblings. Do you know about? Okay. Do you know any of their names? Okay. So has he been? I mean, up until now, has he been? I guess. Can you tell me about his behavior?
Very true. First, last.
Okay. 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 All right. Fair enough. I don't blame you. I don't know about that. So when you say he's hallucinating, do you know what the hallucinations are?
Verbatim, said that people outside spying on
Okay.
He's made statements even from his past experiences that he's touched an actual person that was there.
Okay. Can I call you back in a minute? Someone's trying to get a hold of me. Okay, bye. Yeah. Do you happen to have keys to the apartment complex?
I can get keys to whatever apartment you need.
I don't know what apartment it is yet. 0646. Sounds like he's possibly schizophrenic also.
What are you talking about? 309?
I don't know.
Hmm.
One of the employees for the complex is here, wants to know if I need keys. Do we want to have keys for the apartment? Copy. What apartment number? 311. We would like keys for that. Yes,
Okay,
please.
I'll go grab some.
Yes, that'd be awesome. Copy. They're en route.
Okay, maybe that's where the key. Maybe he gives a key. I could have swore I heard about a code before, but oh, right here.
Only a code. There's no key.
Yeah, it's a
Master.
distributed master. I live in 203s. It should be the
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
See?
All right.
It was a code. There's
Thank
our
you.
answer, Tonka. Ooh. Good point there, Tonka. I didn't think of it that way. Could be info for a robbery that caused dude's life. Yeah. Okay. Where am I at? 3, 4, 5. We'll go with number 6. This one's 9 minutes. Hold up. Hold up. I will probably go with like a few more and then call it a day because I'm sure there's other people that's live and all that. Unless you want to stick, if you want me to keep going, but it's coming up on 2 hours now, so don't want to make it too long of a live. But I will make them all into videos. But a lot of these 1 minute, 2 minutes, like I said, I'll combine them into one. And I'll try to only stick to like half-hour videos and that. Okay, Tonka.
Give me a second. Let's just slow down and go again. Buffer, we also have a door code, but the more options, the better. Okay.
First what I'd like to do is get something standing base level and a leak inside the water closer to next
311 and 311.
I agree, Holly. It's just like the Idaho case. It don't make sense either.
I think she's calling.
Yeah, I think the football coach was a good, interesting comment. I never heard that one before.
Ray,
Yes.
would you like the bottom of the shield on the floor or the bottom of the shield on the chair?
On a chair, I'd like it somewhere face chest level, stand height.
If it's leaned up against the door, good. Or the door jam.
Maybe it's just standard. It's
Can you answer that one? Just slide across.
It's right.
I'll talk to him. This Shane.
He's right across the hall, sir.
Permits. No, I want those. Nobody else is in that. What's his name? I don't know.
Brent, he's 35 years old.
Brent, 35 years old. We'll talk about Kayla. Get background and talk to him. Do we have any other negotiators on the you were
I'm doing it right now? No.
No. Not yet. No, they're staging at the PD right now. We will keep you updated. Yes, it is. He has to talk about it. You're all yeah, he's done. Hold on just a second. Hello? That's okay. It's on. Yes. So everything changed a little bit ago because we got the roommate out, so it's just the guy in the apartment. So unless he starts shooting at somebody other than us, we're not going to.
one roommate reported a rifle.
No.
Well, another roommate reported the right.
So one of the roommates said he had a rifle and would say he was going to shoot his roommates in 5 minutes. And the other roommate said he had a turn gun and he's been acting like this for a while. I don't think so. So if you, until I get more resources here, if you want to use Shane as a point of contact, and I'm having a slot stage on Benoit near Lake Top. Thank you. I get another call.
Yeah, there is.
Hello.
And I can't make it out.
We're across the hall in 305. So yeah, so you can come up the stairwell, but come up the stairwell closest to Bishop. So So you're still there with the complainant? Oh, okay. And you've got a phone number for our suspect? Okay. Okay. So if you want to come up to us, come up the stairwell at the bishop. Thank you.
Would you like me to go work on a search warrant?
Yes.
Okay.
Shane? Yeah.
I need Mayor, they're gonna work on that, I'll both you.
Okay.
Someone had a very brief statement from the roommate that called. He said,
And that's Jordan.
yes, he's the, hang on, stand by her.
Stay here. Do you have gear for outside? So.
Do you want to have somebody else watch the door while you come talk to me?
No,
Okay.
So basically, they have like crazy talking nonsense and all sorts of weird stuff all day. And the thing that concerned him was he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna start shooting most of you in like 5 minutes." Among other crazy things walk around the gun. And that's when Jordan snuck out and heard call and snuck out. And then he said the other dude, this black guy, was basically hiding in the room. I don't know if the black guy heard or anything. So.
I'm going to start shooting with you guys in 5 minutes.
Something like that.
Okay.
That's, I did not really identify that. I was like, okay, wait, sorry.
Okay,
That's
no.
a little bit of what I got.
Okay.
Hey, Ruben?
Yep.
When you advise people to, not a very good shot. When you advise people to come up that stairwell, can you also advise them to like announce themselves or something to let me know? Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kayla and work on a search warrant. I'm gonna get it quickly. Does that work for you? Or do you want it search warrant as quick as possible?
Why would you not? Kind of a strange one. Okay, I'll find one more and then I'll call it a day. This one has a lot of kilobytes. I don't think. Let me click on it to see how long it is first, but I think that's going to be a long one. We'll go to this. It's not even. Come on. This one's an hour long, so I don't want to do that. Let's go to this one and see how long this one is. If I can find another 10-minute or so. Nope. See, that's a 3-hour long one. I don't want that one either right now. Come on. Okay. This one says 20 minutes. We'll finish up with this one. I will show this one and then we will call it a day and I will make up some videos. And then tomorrow morning when I come back on, maybe we'll start out with one of the longer ones because that's what's going to show us, when this was happening and that. Them are the 2 and 3 hour long ones. So we'll just plan to come on tomorrow and watch at least one of the longer ones since we did wipe out a lot of these smaller ones today. We're getting there. This one's redacted. So, of course, no sound for the first minute. How long did I say this one was? 20? Yeah, 20. All right.
Hello, this is Ruben. So maybe you can contact records, but the only person dedicated to patrol at this moment is Humphrey. So, if we have one or two people available to come in, to be available for everything else, that would be awesome. Thank you. So right now, Wade and I are in 305 across the hall from the target. From that direction, yes, but I'm not sure precisely. Right now, she's in the same apartment with me.
Well, Lisa, I wouldn't discredit your thought at all because nothing would surprise me.
What's his name?
The only thing that's a little bit odd about this is this guy has an Illinois address.
Okay, Tonka.
He has that guy on his Facebook, so let's go for it.
I'm just finishing this one and calling it a day, but let me know how your appointment goes.
914 5789.
Okay, thank you.
And then I was just gonna confirm with you guys. Did you guys see that Jordan said there was a third roommate in there?
I did not see anything, so who's the third, do you know?
Christian Yana.
Okay, I've already tried to get a hold of him.
Okay, and right before you guys arrived, Jordan was telling me Christian had locked himself in his own, like in Christian's bedroom, because he was too scared to leave when Jordan did.
Okay.
I don't know if it ever came out, and that was in the call, but it was like right when you guys were arriving, so I don't know if you guys saw that. Or if he was still in there, but I just wanted to confirm that nothing was.
Okay, I will find out. Hey. So there's a chick.
What's your goal?
Is someone on your side at WCU, are they talking to the other roommates?
Here.
Oh, Simon? Okay.
Here's cool on the tree, but across the water.
It sounds like there's a possibility one of the roommates is still in there. Hey, Jordan. Have you? Hey, it's Officer Nuxel. Can you hear me? Hey, is there a chance?
Yeah, there's a chance. I have a question. So, is he gonna be in the apartment tonight, or?
No, but you can't come back yet. So is Christian in there?
That I believe he is, because he wanted to be left. So he's on his own vices.
Okay. And I tried to get a hold of him. He hasn't gotten a hold of me back. So okay, I appreciate it.
So is the investigation gonna go on for the rest of the night?
It could. It could. So I would find somewhere else to stay. Okay, I gotta go.
How many people?
All right,
So the total of 3 people that live there, or 4?
3.
Total of 3.
Myself.
And so you, one other person is for sure out. Who's the other person?
We got
Not Brian, the one who was making the threats.
You what? So Christian and Brent and okay, and you don't know if Christian is out or not. You think he's in his room?
Yeah, I don't know.
A roommate. What's Christian look like?
Black.
He's black.
Very short.
Okay, he's out.
And still,
Okay.
he has the dog.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right, he's out. So don't worry about that.
okay.
Thank you.
Right.
Bye. Cool. He must have just walked out. Where was Christian coming from?
No, we live in Government.
Oh, okay.
So, there. If for some reason we all go into the department, you see the floor plan.
Oh, is that what that is?
Good. Negative, I've just been sending people to the area, I've been a while myself. So, front door is here, there's an angled wall to the bedroom here. So A bedroom, B bedroom, C bedroom. I think this belongs to the person who called us. Christian's room, so blackmail and Doc came out of that room. Suspect I saw in this area, he went into C. There's another door here that I believe is a bathroom.
Okay, so he knows we're here.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't realize he knew. I'm going to call a friend that reported him as suicidal in March. See if I can get him.
This is where she calls Darren. I would think so, first and last. I agree, Ro. It didn't seem like Dylan liked her. You are right, Lisa.
Hey, is this Darren? This is Officer Nuxall with the Pullman Police Department. Sorry. Hi, I'm calling about your friend Brent. When was the last time you talked to him? Okay. How has he been when he was a month ago?
Have a good day, Leslie. Thank you.
I'm gonna go out to the stairwell and
Okay. All right. So, can you tell me, how long have you known him? Okay. Can you just tell me a little bit about him? We're really worried about him right now, so we're just trying to be able to talk to him. I'm having a really hard time hearing you. Your phone sounds like you're on speaker. Okay.
Okay, hello?
Yes. Can you tell me about him?
Yeah, what would you like to know?
I guess mental health illnesses or just anything that I guess is concerning about him.
Drinks a lot.
Okay.
A lot. And he's probably not the happiest person.
Okay.
From what he tells me, his parents suck.
Okay.
He's a veteran. He went through a lot in the Army. He got hurt. The only problem is my whole life he's lied about a lot of really dumb stuff, so I never know what's the 100% truth,
Okay.
and I don't know his parents.
Okay. Is he from? Where are you from?
Illinois.
Is he from Illinois?
From what I know, he's from Colorado and then moved to Illinois.
Okay.
He's about 14.
Okay. All right. Do you know if he has, like, other than the drinking, do you know if he has any mental health issues?
I mean, probably, but I don't think they were like diagnosed or at least treated. I'm pretty sure they're not treated.
Okay.
I thought the same, Meg.
To the doctor for things like that, for mental health. Is he okay?
So yeah, he's okay right now.
All right.
Currently, we're just worried about him. He's locked himself into the apartment, and we're trying to talk to him.
Like suicidal or what?
We're not sure.
Because he does that a lot. And I'm not sure if it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a cry for help thing, but he never like goes through with it. Like, I need to stop doing this and I need to go to do this. And he just never goes through because it's the drunk Brent that wants to help. And then when he's sober, oh man, I got drunk last night. I shouldn't have got so drunk, or whatever.
Okay.
It all comes out with the drinking.
Yeah. Okay. What can you tell me anything about like his time in the service?
82nd Airborne Division. As far as I know, he got hurt. He was in a. Again, I don't know how true this story is, but he was driving a Humvee, hit an IED, and pretty much everyone died but him. And I think that may have happened on more than one occasion, but I'm pretty sure it happened at least once. And he's had surgeries on his back because of it. And like I'm pretty sure he's on like medical and things, like still gets paid from the Army because of the injury and stuff.
Okay. You said Army.
Yes, 82nd Airborne. Yeah.
Okay, I got that. Was he? I mean, did he have issues before he was in the military? Do you know?
Mental health wise?
Yeah. Like
probably. I just know his parents were not the best, and like we did a lot of partying as teenagers, a lot of drinking as kids, and but as far as mental health goes, I mean, probably nothing abnormal. Like I don't ever remember him hurting himself, or like we listened to dark, angry music, and hated the world and shit. We were just angsty teenagers, I don't know if any of this is helping or
no,
making
it
any
is.
sense.
It is helpful.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess when did you notice? I guess the drinking getting worse.
Oh, I mean, it's always been that way.
Okay. And you said when he threatens suicide, what type of way does he tend to threaten it?
It's usually jokingly. In fact, not too long ago, he was staying in a hotel, and he said something about killing himself, and I called the hotel. The guy pretty much hung up on me, told me to call the cops, so I called the cops.
Okay.
And then he told the cop that he's like, I'm a vet. I have PTSD. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and call people and say dumb shit. But that wasn't the case at all. And on like 98% of my heart, he's just messing with me. Like, think he was having fun, but I never know with him. So
That's smart. No, I get it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you did that. Has he told you how he was going to kill himself?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Do you think he would hurt anybody?
Honestly, no. I don't.
Okay. Has he ever? Do you know if he's ever threatened to shoot anybody?
No, he's not a violent dude at all. He's kind of a sissy when it comes to shit like that. He's not like nothing like that at all. Like,
Okay.
he's not a fighter. He's not a macho dude. Nothing like that at all.
Okay.
And I really don't like.
He defends, yeah.
Mine, who knows? But I really don't think he would like pull a gun out. If he did, it probably wouldn't even be loaded. It would probably just be a shot to value or whatever.
Okay. Has he ever talked about his roommates to you?
Very, for him to have girlfriends here and there that don't last very long. And I don't know. Right now, I don't know. I don't have a clue because I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Okay.
The last thing I knew was like he got a DUI. I failed to like run from. That's what I.
When did you get that?
Oh man, I don't know, but I think he had like last.
Okay.
Sometimes you don't even have them. Sometimes he's living in a hotel. Sometimes he's living in a truck.
What's his pickup look like? Do you know?
From what I remember, it's red.
Okay.
Red pickup.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else, I guess I didn't ask you, that might concern you about him that we need to know about for our safety?
No, like problems have gone
Okay.
in there, but I really don't think he was like hurting. I
Has,
really don't.
okay. Has he talked about what kind of guns he has?
I don't have a clue.
Okay.
I'm just saying that probably because he's a veteran.
Understand. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
And they're not for like, he doesn't hunt up racer or anything. Like one gun and it's for like protection.
Okay.
If he even has, he might have pawned it or sold it by now, so.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that dude's harmless. He just had a rough childhood. He didn't have a good time in order. A lot of good stuff. Super depressed. A lot of mental health issues. Probably fucking done with life, but not wanting to kill himself was. I think he just like just sad. Just sad. So,
Okay. Does he work? Does he have a job?
no, and as far as I know, it's really, really long time.
Okay. 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 Well, I appreciate you talking to me. Can I call you back if I have any more questions? Okay. Thank you. All right. Bye.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah, he says he wouldn't hurt anybody. He's not. So wouldn't you take? I don't know. Yeah, I agree. None of this makes sense. I don't. It's strange.
The roommate thinks his room is. Jordan says he thinks his room is.
That's the one that Christian.
I know. He's not very helpful. So, could you hear my conversation with the friend?
Not really.
So he was Army 82nd Airborne. He got injured. Would you like me to go down there?
Copy of this.
Would you like me to go down there? Yeah. I can leave that here. I'll take a picture really quick.
Here, unfortunately, we got it in the same minute, so
Yep.
Actually, I'll take a picture of that. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, I would, Leslie. I'd like to see that.
And then this is the front door. In case you guys need to know something. I saw him here. I saw his back in the side. I did not see his hand with a weapon. And he walked in to see me.
Okay.
And then we got Christian out of here. And we got him.
Okay. You keep that. I'll keep that for you guys.
Right? Taylor's gonna go behind you.
I agree. First, last, I do. By what we just heard, like, I think they definitely went about this wrong, in my opinion. So that was strange. definitely a strange one there. I'm kind of like, wow, right now, because you listen to Darren be like, no, like he wouldn't hurt anybody. He gets drunk and says stupid stuff. Like, and then you got Jordan like, oh man, he's like this and he's like that. But then we got Christian like, nah, he's just being like he has been. Like, wow, I'm really questioning this. Definitely. And we haven't got into the longer ones that, are things being said as it's happening and all that. So then will be some interesting ones. But I figured we get some of these short ones out today. I'll make a video. And then, like I said, tomorrow, because it's going on noon my time now. I've been on 2.5 hours. Can't make it too long of a live or nobody watches them. So, we'll get on tomorrow morning, and I think I'll pick one of the first body cams that I got that are longer, the 2 or 3 hour long one, and we'll watch it and see what we can hear on that one. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, and if, like I said, if you want to donate, unfortunately, it has to be under one of my links because I'm not monetized yet, which are under my description, under my name, and they've been in chat. But other than that, yeah, you can't make this shit up, that's for sure. Yeah, so everyone is saying Brent wouldn't hurt anyone except the guy who admits to the cops he has his own mental issues. And you hear Darren say, like, he didn't say that Brent had, like, the schizophrenic, schizophrenic, I can't say it. You would think Darren would know that because he was the best friend. And you know what I mean? So the only person we hear saying that's Jordan, who says he is that himself. Surely that makes you question things. That is for sure. This absolutely did not happen, and it's so awful. I agree, Holly. It did not have to happen this way. I agree. Okay, everybody. I hope you have the wonderful rest of your day on this wonderful Tuesday. I'm sure I'll see you around in chat somewhere. I will go make a couple videos. Oh, hi, Bubbly. I played a couple good ones today, so make sure you go back. The first interview with Jordan, which he says interesting stuff. There's a couple with Christian / Gabriel. Yeah, go back through. They're shorter ones, but definitely good ones. I never really did row, but I know somebody that has and still are, but I never really got into Jordan. I think I might have to. So this is hard to believe. I'm sorry. It seems staged. A lot of it does to me. Yeah, Holly, I can't disagree with you on that. I do too. I think it does seem like it's a drill or it's a practice. I don't know. Something just does not seem right. And I don't know. So I guess we'll see what the other ones say tomorrow. The longer ones and that. Maybe we'll be able to pick up some more stuff in that. But I'm glad you stopped, Bubs. And make sure you go back and watch. I'm sure you will. I know you will. Some interesting pieces. I still got longer ones. I am into the first foul. So I played, I don't know, 2, 4, 5, 6, like 9 of them, which are, shorter, 10-minute, 15-minute ones. So last one, I think, was the longest at 20 minutes. But we'll get them done. We'll get them out there. So, oh, it's all right. It's freezing here, too. I'm freezing today. I think our high's only in the low 60s, and I'm just cold. I feel ya. But I'll work at videos. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. I'll probably shoot for the same time again, just so I can get them, done and be done by like noon. So I know Dago can go live, and I'm sure Lana's live, and so all of them. So I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning. We'll watch one of the longer body cams to see what they have going on. And meanwhile, like, share, subscribe. If you want to donate, links under the bio. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a terrific Tuesday.